Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of What She Said right here on redmediaradio.com. I'm your host Latif and the owner of Anaj Health and Beauty. And you can find me on Facebook at INOJ Health and Beauty. That's also where you can find the card game. What She Said, the card game, the card game for women, about women, invented by this woman right here. Go ahead, ladies, place your orders and let's get the fun and festivities begin. Remember, the holiday season's coming up, so get those orders in so I can get it out to you. There is a process, so I want to get it out to you in time. That's Anaj Health and Beauty, INOJ Health and Beauty. And then we have our lovely guest co-host, Miss Janisa is back.
Hey, you can find Student on Google social media and on YouTube. Search Student Apparel and at www.stuenxproducts.com.
All right. And I'm sorry about that. I said guest co-host. Janisa has been on what she said for quite a while. But you've been listening, you've been hearing a lot of guest co-hosts. So it's just force of habit. So Janisa, you're back. You're back. You are not a guest co-host. You've been a part of What She Said for quite a while, co-hosting. So, yeah. So that was just force of habit. But hopefully you ladies are and men are enjoying the guest co-hosts that have been coming on and speaking about their journeys and the services that they offer. And if you have any questions about any of their services, go ahead and shoot us an email at wordofredmedia@gmail.com. or tune into the YouTube channel, the podcast, and just watch the interview all over again and listen to her story and what it is she has to offer. But this week, the topic is, can't we just keep it real? Why can't we just keep it real? Let's keep it 100. Janice, let's go first and let's start with the men.
Oh, awesome. Let me see. Let's keep it 100. The little things matter the most.
And though a little deeper, I think
I'm gonna dig into it a little bit. The little things, just like simple things, like you don't have to buy me an expensive gift. Just something that lets me know you thought about me. You know what I mean? Some flowers every now and again, things like that. Like the little things. Just sitting watching my favorite show with me and not falling asleep.
What she said.
For me, that's like it's the little things like that are gonna matter when the big things happen.
What she said.
That's how I feel.
What she said. Let me see. For the men, keep it real. Keep it real if you're not. It's not a relationship that you really want. I don't even think I've ever been in this situation, but I've seen that because started out kind of young and then I just wasn't but yeah, just keep it. If it's not really a relationship that you want, then just say what it is. You never know, she might be like, okay, I'm kind of I don't want a relationship either. I just want to hang out. It might not even go physical. It might just like, I like, conversations or whatever. But sometimes I think that men and women have a way of misleading each other. Sometimes it may be after the first date or after the first get together, non-sexual first get together. Like, okay, I thought that was my cup of tea, but it's really not. So,
Absolutely. What she said. Yeah.
What you got for them?
They definitely need to be honest about that. I agree. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Just say it. Just say it. I feel like most women can handle it.
Yeah.
If they're just straight up. So yeah. Keep it 100. He or she has moved on, so should you.
What she said? You mean she moved on? We talking about the men. Let's keep it right there. We're talking
he or she, because
Oh yeah. I said
every man is not into women. So yeah.
Yeah, what she said though. I'm not gonna, I mean, to each his own. It's just not my world. So let me see. For the men, keep it real. Keep it real, and when it comes to the children, good and well, them children want to be bothering mom all day. Stop, when you tired. Don't, no, it's 80, no. No, keep it real. Doesn't mean they have any more love or anything like that, but they want mom to wipe the butt. They want mom to get the water. They want mom for this, mom for that. They want dad for the fun stuff. Keep it real. They want dad for the fun stuff.
What she said. That's a good one. Keep it real. It's okay to be a good man to your lady.
Oh yeah, what she said.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
It ain't gonna kill you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop letting people make you feel like it's weird just to be good to you, to not want to be out here catcalling every female just because your girl or your wife isn't around. That's not like, no. Well, whoever told you that was normal? Maybe in some men's world it is normal, but it's nothing wrong with. Yeah, I've definitely come across, quick conversations with males and they're, going on, I love my wife, whatever. It's like, that's really good. Like, if only she, like, I hope she knows that. I hope she knows that. Like, sometimes men, I think they feel like they have to let women know because they know that women can be a piece of work too. So they have to profess their love for their woman. So that it's like almost saying, like, don't, before you even go there, before you even start flirting, my woman is the one for me. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, her sleep good at night.
Yeah, right? Let me see. Keep it real. No won't kill you.
Oh yeah, what she said.
It won't hurt you at all. You got to learn to accept no. It is okay, especially coming from women. Yes.
Yeah, what she said. Let me see. Pretty man. I don't want to, go in. I don't like that dog in the mouth. That's not. That's not the goal here. Keep it real. Just shoot. I mean, back to what I said. Keep it real with other women. Don't worry about, her feelings or, thinking about, well, what if my girl leaves me? Let me keep her on. Let me, keep her as a friend. Like, just keep it real with them. They'll live.
What she said.
They will live. You ain't got I ain't even talking about for my own personal relationship. I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe, you know what? I think my youngest son has this issue. He's worried about hurting their feelings. If you are involved in a relationship, now you're young. I'm not saying you got to go out and get married. But, if you're involved, if you're mature enough to handle the relationship, you should mature enough to not entertain other young ladies. Don't mislead her like that. Don't, there's nothing wrong with it. She'll get all right. I'm sure her daddy hurt her feelings worse. If you ever got in trouble, I know. Like,
yeah.
All right.
She said.
Don't owe her.
Well, yeah, I understand. Let me see. Well, you said, I see you said dog in the mouth. I feel like, being honest, I want guys to keep it real. Because women are saying honest things about you,
right?
And the things they've experienced dealing with men and the people around them doesn't mean that we're saying you're all bad.
Right.
We're just being honest about our experiences, and that's all we can do.
Right.
That's all. I feel like that's all we should do, and we're being honest so you can be a better man.
Right.
If you keep saying, "Hey, this is dogging me. This is male bashing. This is," when you gonna be different.
Right.
That's why they still out here lying about the children, lying about having a wife or a girlfriend at home. You out here supposed to be with somebody, but you're actively looking for somebody. You know, I ain't saying all men are bad. Absolutely not. That would be wild. There's no set anybody is all of anything.
Right.
That's not possible. but I will speak on my experiences and how people have made me feel and the things I've been through. Because I want other women, I want my daughters, my sons to make better decisions.
Yeah.
Because I haven't always made the best decisions. You know what I mean? So I don't expect perfection from anybody. So let's keep it real, guys. Nobody's perfect.
Oh yeah, what she said. Yeah, keep it real. If you made if you made a mistake and cheated, yeah, you might get your head knocked off. But
well, I don't see cheating as a mistake because a mistake,
no, that's a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely a choice.
It's a conscious choice. Like you may regret it. You may have wished you didn't make that decision, but stop calling it a mistake. It's not a mistake.
No, it's a choice.
You didn't mistakenly hit the person up. You didn't mistakenly respond. You didn't mistakenly go to wherever you went. You didn't mistakenly pull your pants off. You didn't mistakenly get get going and go. It was you didn't. Oh, accidentally you woke up. Nah, that's not what happened.
Yep. No, it's not a mistake at all. It's not. It's I'm just thankful at this period because none of us never know what anyone is. I'm not saying my partner's going to cheat because he is a station manager, so he'll tune in and he might be like, what do you mean? I'm just saying, but thank God I don't have to deal with that. But no, it's a complete choice. It's no way around it. It's no way around. So, if you make that choice, you should keep it real. Before you get in the shower, maybe you just try coming in and saying, I just got done with and let her decide if she's gonna still be in that bedroom, kitchen, living room, whatever, when you get out of that shower.
What she said. Yeah.
That's a lot of the thing, the fear of getting left. But you wasn't fearing getting left when you were getting your jocks off. So
right, what she said. Like, let's keep it real. And it's okay. That's I don't expect anybody to just boom change and be different like that. Change takes time. So that's another keep it real. People can change and people do change. For the men, I'm talking about men. Men can change and men do change.
Yeah,
men grow, men evolve. Let's keep it real. They do. It's possible.
Right. Yep. What she said. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about the women. We're going to say the children for last. We're going to talk about the women and keeping it real right here on What She Said on redmediaradio.com.
You cannot be a believer until you see your old life and the misery thereof and want to.
You will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is this: to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. You want to max out your humanity by using your energy to lift yourself up, your family, and the people around you. Theologian Howard Thurman said it best. He said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive."
All right, everybody, we're back with What She Said right here on redmediaradio.com. We're talking about keeping it real, keep it 100. Say what you mean what you say, do what you say you're going to do. Be human with a little integrity. Move with integrity. We're talking about keeping it real. So, Janisa, let's talk about the women. Situations where it's like, you know what? Just keep it real, sis. It's all good. Keep it real.
Right. Keep it real. You don't like me, and that's okay.
What she said.
Doesn't make us enemies. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I have any enemies. I don't consider anybody an enemy. That's just that's a strong word. And it's unnecessary because you don't affect my day to day. So why would I be harboring such deep, hard feelings for you?
Right.
So it's okay. Like it's okay. You're not gonna like everybody you come across. I get it. I know I'm not for everybody. I'm okay with that.
Right. What she said.
So, it's okay.
Oh yeah, what she said. I'm very comfortable in my own. in my own company. I really am. Actually looking forward to the children growing up a little bit so I can have my own company. For real.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I can't wait for you to experience it.
I can't wait. I think to have an enemy, you both have to feel the same way. And yeah, that is a strong word. It's
Very.
Yeah, not enemy. I can, most people that don't like me probably like, well, surprise, surprise, I ain't that fond of you either. But
it's okay. It's okay.
Well, by default, once you show me you don't like me, then automatically I'm like, well, let me save this like for somebody else. I have to sit here and
what she said.
Waste my energy trying to convince you to like me, honey. Who feel this hurt over here?
Right.
I may be sensitive, but not. Sorry, not sorry. Let me see for the women. Keep it real. Keep it real. Why you say you keep it real, but your actions are not matching your words? I think that I'm not trying to come at women, but to me, it just seems a little bit easier for men to keep it real versus women. And I have sons and daughters, and I see that in my sons versus my daughters. My sons are more straightforward. I'm not going to say they mean what they say and they say what they mean, because please, I'll be asking y'all to not do stuff. And here we go. Another, fire to put out. But I noticed that, they're just more straightforward. If they're mad about something, I'm mad. Versus the girls, you sitting there, why your lips all poked out? It's taking me 20 minutes just to get to the bottom of why you're upset. Versus the boys, it's like, because, this, that, or the other happened. So I don't, and me too as a woman. I think I'm pretty straightforward person. I've learned to just put it to the back burner because I've realized that a lot of coming from another woman, it seems like women take it easier when it's coming straightforward from a man versus a woman. So even if you tone it back, even if the eyes isn't bucked and your head is gone, for some reason women can't handle it. So I've learned to just either not say anything at all, or if certain people are too touchy, I just, keep it away, because I just feel like I don't have time to not be able to express myself without you getting offended, without you running and talking about me to somebody else because I simply said something that you don't like. When really, in all reality, it's just my truth. It doesn't mean it's your truth. I just spoke my mind. I mean, why would you not? I want you to speak your mind, so why would you not want me to speak my mind? So I think that, women, we need to just, not all of us, because trust me, I've come across and I love them. Even if I don't talk to them every day, I love a straightforward woman. I love a woman that can come to me and say, me and so-and-so, I said this behind your back, but whatever. I said it for this or said it for that. Versus it comes back to me from the other person, and it's like, I talk to her damn near every day, and she could have told me I have to hear it from you. Now I'm questioning just how real you are, So yeah, I just keep it real. Either somebody's gonna be mad or they're gonna be like, oh, I don't care. Oh, you crazy. I mean, it's not that hard, ladies. It's not that hard. It mends our relationships and how we look at each other.
Definitely. What she said.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
What else you got for the women?
Keep it real. It's okay to walk away from toxic situations, bad situations.
Oh yeah.
And that's across the board. I'm not even just talking about romantic relationships.
Yes.
I'm just overall. Yes. It's okay. If your sister is toxic, it's okay.
Yeah.
If your mother is toxic, right? Your mother, your daughter, your son.
Yeah.
Whoever. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person at all.
What she said. And if I'm being toxic, walk away from me too.
What she said.
If you feel I'm toxic.
Absolutely.
What she said.
Right. No exemptions. I tell my daughters that. I tell them all, hey, look, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm bringing you down, hey, I'm okay with it. Cause you know what? I'm gonna check myself.
What she said?
I'm gonna check myself when people start walking away, or you have people you can't keep people around. It might be you.
What she said? Yeah.
You need to check yourself and do some. I don't want to say soul searching, but like just
No, sometimes that's what it is, though.
Self-evaluation.
Yeah. Soul searching is good. Told my son the same thing. It's nothing wrong, it's nothing wrong. It doesn't mean that you have to sit in the dirt butt naked with your shoes. You know what I mean? Soul searching is good. I try to, that's part of my, and not to counteract what you said, but that's something I try to do every morning when I wake up, and on a business end, that is very good. It's because if you do that first thing in the morning and then you start working on building your business or brand or whatever, you will see a difference in how you interact with other businesses, other people, potential investors. It's a whole difference versus going in just, for me, having a cup of coffee and going in as the Latif I was yesterday. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with nothing wrong. I'm gonna get deep and spiritual now. That's one thing. Don't start. I'm gonna get deep and spiritual. I don't care. Gonna dig some things out. Let's be better, Let me see. With the women, keep it real. Shit, just keep it real.
Like about anything.
Keep it real. Don't be selective with who you're keeping it real with. Keep it real with yourself. Basically what I just said. Just keep it real with yourself. Know the things about you that's not so pretty. And if you want to get rid of it, get rid of it. If you don't want to get rid of it, have at it. Just know that everybody ain't gonna put up with your bullshit.
What she said?
For real, I've come into situations where everybody ain't putting up with certain parts of me. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? I like you for that. And you know what? A lot of the people that I formed really good relationships with, we were both like a little too real with each other, but we have a bond because we both realized, okay, you real. And I realized, oh, they real. And it's like, now we can get along because we didn't already showed each other the real who we were. So it's like, now it's like, it's all good. It's at least we know that we're not putting up a front versus the people where everything was all, oh, la-di-da-di-da. I'm showing you the best part of me and you're going to show the best part of me. And then when we crash, it's like, oh, I didn't know you had that in you and I didn't know. So yeah, the people that, even some have passed away, but the people that I like banged heads with because we were like raw in our rawest state, the best relationships, the best. These are the people that I call when I really need some, real advice, because at least they could say, nah, I know you like that. I know you. What did you really say? What did you really do? How was your attitude? So yeah, real is good, man. Real is good. When you really are, it's real good. What else you got for the women?
What she said, yes, definitely. Yeah. Keep it real. Cheering for another woman will not stop your shine.
What she said?
Oh, it will not stop you from being the woman you are. Because if you are that woman, you know that.
What she said?
You are not concerned about what
that. She said. That is a problem with people.
Okay.
But what I think, because what she said, and I was actually thinking about this, because what she said is a show that I created with a vision to empower and show other women, that we can get along, is something that I had to balance and check, because I found myself cheering for people that won't cheer back. So I went through a stage where it's like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep being me. And then I had to balance and say, Yeah, you're being you, but you're being kind of stupid. You're being kind of stupid. You're cheering for people that refuse to cheer back. Now, a cheer doesn't make or break me, because just like they say, if people cheer for you and that makes you, so what do you think happens when they don't cheer for you? You're going to let it eat away at you. That
Right.
one thing I refuse to do. But I will say, women, especially women in business, you have to remember, when you're not cheering for someone and that person is real, don't think that they're not noticing. So don't wait too late to start cheering and think that she's going to start mentioning your name in the right rooms. That's not going to happen, because that's not keeping it real. So if you ain't cheering for me, don't think I'm gonna mention your name in the right room. People notice these things. People, and it's sad to be like that, especially us as Black women, as Black people. I'd rather you cheer for me. No, I'd rather you not cheer for me and mean it than to cheer for me and not mean it, because it's a fickle thing. So if you are, looking for success and you are looking to build a business and brand and network with other women, I don't feel like you should network as an opportunist. Don't do it for an opportunity. If you're not, going to do it for real and do it from the heart, then don't do it. Because just know that you're wasting your time. With somebody that's really about business, you're wasting your time. You're really wasting your time, because people notice. And I've had this conversation with other business women. We notice. So don't expect your name to be mentioned in any rooms other than the bathroom.
What she said. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but sometimes it's hard to decipher between the two.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes you have to cheer for somebody. Like, we're all looking for an opportunity.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we're all gonna kind of have to use people, but don't use them to where you're abusing them. You know what I mean? Because we're all, you have to connect with someone if you're looking to build and, get your brand out there. You have to connect with people.
Right. Network.
So you are kind of connecting with them to use them in a sense.
I would say network. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Is also it's kind of, it's that fine line of, it is teamwork, but you're using each other, but you're not using each other. Your intention is good. You know what I mean?
Maybe another word other than use. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a better word.
Yeah, just because you're not network. I think
right.
Straight networking.
Right, it's all for an opportunity. It's all for a purpose. You're not just doing it because you want to meet people. You're doing it to build your brand. You're doing it to get with the right people to build your brand.
Right. Or to build each other.
Right.
To build each other. As you know, it's, I think that's something that's hard for people to get. And I just really feel in my heart that, when you really network and you really do, you're like, okay, what do you have to offer? And you go home at night and you're thinking about this person's brand and me think about what other people I could connect them with and this, that, and the other. I just I can say from my own living proof that that's when the blessings start pouring out. The blessings will come when you are moving with integrity and you are genuine and you really do want to see other people grow and you really do cheer. You see someone doing something, you see they made it somewhere, they made it on the platform, and you're like, yes, oh my, you get that happy feeling for real. You're not looking at it like, oh my God, how why she ain't tell me about why. It's like, don't expect the blessings. I mean, that's just life. It's no way around it. I know a lot of us think that it's a way around. It's really no way around it. There's no way around it. Keep it real. Real love, real support, real networking. Keep the opportunist part out of it. And no matter how, it may feel like it's taking long, but once you get that, like we were talking about earlier, that soul and that spirit cleanse and stuff, things you'll become overwhelmed with, like, okay, I did not know it was going to happen like this. It's like a huge wave of success is coming my way, you know? So let me get ready to ride this wave. That's just, that's the biggest, like, I tell people, like, you got that certain things you're going to have to get rid of if you're trying to build this brand. You really are. But on that note, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the children and keeping it real right here on redmediaradio.com. All right, everybody, we're back with my regular co-host, Ms. Janisa, co-owner of Student Apparel, and we're talking about keeping it real, rather deep conversation. Actually, one of my favorite kind of conversations because, yeah, huge Tupac fan over here, and we all know that man kept it real. So, Janisa, when we talk about the children, what do you think of when you think keeping it real?
With the children, let me see. Keep it real. It's okay to be honest.
What she said?
It's okay to be an honest person and to own up to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You're still learning.
Yep.
You're not gonna, you don't know it all. Shit, I don't know it all.
Mm-hmm.
42 years, I still don't know it all.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's okay.
Yep. Yep. What she said? Let me see. Well, I ain't got no problem with the honesty. You gonna tell me?
Now I know with my daughters. My daughters are, they have their moments. I'm not gonna say that they've never been dishonest, but for the most part, like but I also have done that with them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that they took from that. So I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I know they brought out, man. I mean, honest when it come to me. Ew, that stink. Ew, this, that. Why you wearing your hair like that?
Right. Let me know.
Children gonna tell you, man. That's one thing. Let me see. For me with the children, keep it real. Darn. I'm trying to think with children in general, because that is like one of my parenting skills that I've definitely put into my children at a young age. Don't ever, hold your feelings back, not with me, not with anyone. Keep it real. Let me keep it real with you. Mm-hmm. You are spoiled and you're too old to now understand that you shouldn't be spoiled no more. I did the damages, but come on now. Everybody I owned up to it. I explained to you where I went wrong. Now you pushing a certain age just needs to stop.
You can't. It's hard. Once you get them going, it's like I feel like it's in our nature as human beings to just shoot. I know for myself. Don't spoil me. If you spoil me, I'm gonna be a whole brat. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. Don't do it.
Let me think. What else you got for the children?
Keep it real. Or like you said, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's okay to listen to me. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I know a little bit. I don't know it all. Mm-hmm. I don't know everything, but I've learned a lot. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you everything I've learned. I can't tell you how I've learned everything. Right. But I can tell you I've learned a lot.
Yeah. A lot. Yeah. What she said.
About a little bit of everything.
Yeah. What she said, still learning. Mm-hmm. Let me save the children. Keep it real. Keep it real. When I ask you to do a chore and you act like you did it, and then I go and you sitting here acting like you did it and you swear me up and down. I did. Like, keep it real. Just say you didn't do it. Just say you didn't do it.
That's all you have to say.
Like, come on now. Or you know you ate my candy I had up in the freezer. Talking about you don't know. You know it was you. Just say it.
What she said. It mysterious the ghost in the house. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, we need to have a conversation with that ghost, and you know, we need an introduction. Because I want to know why this ghost is messing with my you know, like tell me what's up so I can figure it out, because you don't know. So we got to figure this out somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm. What she said. What do you got for the children?
Let me see. Keep it real. I'm proud of you, even if I don't tell you every day.
Mm-hmm.
I still am. I don't feel like you should though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you give too much of that to your kids,
Mm-hmm.
they expect it, and it's hard for them when they don't get it. And then when they get out there in the world, it's going to be extra hard for them because they're going to continuously be looking for that approval from other people, and you don't need it. You know?
No, you don't.
I'm not saying it's not good to have, it's not good to hear sometimes, but you have to learn to live life without needing, like you said, you know, the likes, the cheering, you know, any of that. Like you have to learn to be okay with people looking at it and not really being whatever. It's okay.
What you said? That's on them. Oh, not on you. For real.
Well, it shouldn't stop you, especially if you believe in what you're doing and you really, you know, it's really something you love and you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What she said. It's dangerous. You don't want too many people. You really don't. Because as fast as they can make you, then that means that's as fast as they can break you. So, you know, that's not a good thing at all. Let me see. Keep it real with the children. Keep it real. Keep it real. I mean, only thing I can say to the children is just, you know, keep that keep a piece of that childlike innocence. Don't let the world you know, get the best of you. You know, children are like the most authentic, realest people. The younger they are, the realer they are too. Right. So don't lose it, you know, don't get caught in the mix of this world where you learn how to sugarcoat or water down things, and most importantly, don't water yourself down based on other people's vision and opinion of you, because people have a weird way of planning out your future or looking you and sizing you up and thinking your future is going to be one way. And if you let these type of people in your life for too long, then they will have a way of shaping your future. So keep it real with yourself enough to know that nobody's opinion really matters.
What she said?
It really doesn't matter.
Even moms and dads.
What she said.
All forms of moms and dads.
What she said.
Grandma.
What she said. Yes, honey, because people will take your mistakes and from there they'll build. You're going to be that kind of person. I speak up for my sons all the time. You know, yes, they made mistakes and they ain't on the right path yet. But every time somebody brings it up to me, like, oh, it's going to be this, I'm like, they're still young. They got a lot that they can do. And they have a lot that they will, as long as I'm living and breathing, I'm going to be putting them subliminals all up in their head. No one has the right to shape someone else's future and say how they're going to turn out. Or yes, we know from experience how things can go, but you don't have a right to stamp it, sign, seal, deliver. This is your future. And if you listen to that stuff, it's going to get into your head, and subconsciously you're going to start go ahead and filling in the blanks to the future that someone else paid for you. Yeah.
What she said. Yeah,
So,
you can't let them. People definitely will. That's something I learned as a kid and coming up. Like, people will try to define you and tell you who you are and tell you, well, you did this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Really? I'm still learning. Like, you can't. It's hard to. Yeah, some people are just bad apples. But not everybody.
Nope.
Especially when they're young, you're still learning. You think come on, we talked about this. You turn 18, and a lot of us think, man, I'm grown. I know it all. I know everything. I figured out life. You don't even realize how much life you have to live at 20, 21,
oh my God,
22. Even you start to realize that maybe around, well, shit, for some guys it's even older, but as a 25 or so, you start to realize, like, I don't think I know as much as I thought I did. Yeah, I'm a friend. I definitely agree with that. I don't think you should hold people to their past. Especially if they're not doing certain things, if they're not doing that, or you have no reason to believe that they're doing certain things. Then. Right. Some people,
Yeah. Well, I'll finish it off with this. Based on use it the past, the only people I've come to the realization that the only people that hold people to their past is the people that are just comfortable with their past. It makes them feel good to say, yeah, I remember she or he did that. And that person can be a billionaire, walking the most straight line, being a philanthropist, giving and doing this. The only people that are going to continue to hold you to the past is the people that either are insecure with themselves, or they were hella happy that you made the huge mistake that you made because it made them look like such a better person and helped them cover their mistakes. Or they just don't like you, or I try not to use the word too much, or maybe they jealous or whatever. So yeah, if you're going through that, somebody holding on to your past, man, them. Let them hold that past. They want to carry the past weight, then that's good. You let it go. There you go. I guess they was the trash dump then. Because usually when you let go of your past, you're trying to just let it go. Just, let it go. You handed it to God. You did what you could to fix it. But if somebody else then went to the recycle bin and picked it up, then hey, go ahead. If it's fun, you like it, I love it. Seriously, people, that's just keeping it real, because people just really irk me with sometimes the way they treat other human beings that don't deserve. It's one thing if you deserve it, if you're doing some slimy stuff and it's like, nah, I'm stepping away. But if you just doing it just to be doing it to make you feel like a better or bigger person, then sucks to be you.
What she said, yeah.
Sucks to be you.
You should never put somebody else down to make yourself feel better.
That's right. Yep, not undeserving. But this has been What She Said right here on redmediaradio.com. I'm your host, Latif, the owner of Bernard Health and Beauty. You can find me on Facebook at INOJ Health and Beauty. That's also where you can find the real game for women, real situations about women invented by this woman, right on Facebook, Bernard Health and Beauty. Place your orders so I can get those games shipped right out to you. And Janisa, we have co-owner of Student Apparel and my co-host, a long time What She Said co-host.
Love yourself. You can find Student on Google, social media, on YouTube, and you can find me right here most Saturdays at 7 p.m. for What She Said on redmediaradio.com, and then check out Thursday on YouTube.
Okay, don't say it like that, Janisa. Don't say it like that. You're going nowhere. Don't you dare. No.
I wasn't saying it like that. I was just saying most, because it's not going to be every.
Right.
Every
what we're working up is What She Said. Okay. Don't make me feel bad, Janisa.
I'm not trying to.
Okay. All right. Keep it locked, everybody, right here on redmediaradio.com.
Ethereal Collection.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you.
Ethereal Collection, the fashion line inspired by Red Media Radio.